Hello everybody, I'm Brewing, and today I'm going to be talking about the barrier plus DP shell synergy. So when I say barrier, I mean characters with the barrier assist, so 17 and 18 right now are the only ones. And then pairing those two with a DP assist character, so the Gohans, Cooler, and SJ, Vegeta, and Videl have a C DP assist. UI Goku also has a DP assist. Beerus has a kind of a C DP assist, but I'll be making a special note about the C DP assist later on. But in this video, I'll be focusing mainly on 17-18s and their synergy with the Gohans. So in my opinion, the biggest strength about this team composition, the DP plus barrier shell, is no matter which assist you have out or which point character you have out, you're going to have access to either DP or barrier, and both of these assists make Super Dash into a crazy option. So normally, if you Super Dash a character like Broly or UI Goku, they can jab you before you can get anything out if you're mashing. So the only thing you can do is block or backdash preferably. But with a barrier assist, we can absorb any hits and we can get a full 5M combo and get crazy damage. Or if we have a DP assist out, we can get a full block string from it. So that was all block string. So the next big thing is talking about how having two defensive assists in the DP and the barrier can help you out in neutral and just playing the game in general. So if you notice there's someone's mashing on you a lot, doing unsafe moves, super dashing at you a lot, you can use a barrier assist to stop super dashes, and you can also use a DP assist to stop super dashes. If someone throws a beam at you, so let's have 18 here throw a beam at us and then run up with it. You can time it. Once you see the beam assist come out, you call out 17, and now it's your turn. So as an interjection here, I'll just show you an example of what I mean when I say stopping people from mashing. So here this Vegeta will try to approach using Broly. 17 will stop that, and now I get a full combo off that. And Oki. Now he's just going to start mashing standing and meet him just when I'm nowhere near him. And 17 can punch him for that too. And once again, I get a full combo. So that's just a little example of what I mean. Next up is the 6M mind game. So if you didn't already know, when you 6M somebody's block is -0, which means both of you have an equal opportunity to do anything. So normally if you both mash your 5Ls and they're both 6-frame 5Ls, you'll clash, like that. You can choose to reflect, if you know they're going to mash. You can backdash, you can go for a hard read and go for a 2M or something. Or you can just block. Or if you really think they're going to do something, you can super. And if you know they're going to block, you can Dragon Rush. So there's this whole mind game. But when you're playing a barrier or DP assist, you don't have to worry about this mind game. So let's go over all the options real quick. So Gohan's going to 2M me or 6M me and then call 18 assist barrier. So I'm going to mash at first. And I get caught. I'm just going to block. And now since he has the barrier, it's his turn now. I can reflect. Which, yeah, that's a pretty good option. But Gohan could easily bait the reflect. So it's not that great. I can super, but if you're patient with it enough, you can wait a little bit. So if you're patient enough with it, you can block. You don't have to mash immediately after using the barrier. You can wait a little bit longer, especially if you're using 18's barrier. In 17's barrier, if they don't mash at all, they will get hit by the block stun of the blast, which is a 30-something block stun. So it will be your turn, no matter what. The thing they can really do here is you can Dragon Rush here, but as honestly as one option that's pretty good out of a million other bad options, and honestly, if I'm going to be real with you, nobody knows to do this. So it's going to be 1 in a million chance that someone's actually going to do this to you. But just make sure to watch out for it, just in case. And when it comes to using 6M with your DP assist, it's pretty much like any other assist, like a Yamcha assist or Beam assist. With just extra block string, it'll be your turn. You can continue your block string here. That was all a completely true block string. And if they mash, then they get hit if you call it a bit later than usual. But yeah, nothing too crazy with the DP assist, but it's nice to have. So the next thing you can do here is that with the barrier and DP assist, no matter which character you're using, you can whiff or use unsafe moves on block and still be safe for the most part. So for example, Teen Gohan's 2M, just raw, is not safe on block. I'm holding you back here, I'm getting hit. But if you use 17's assist, you can bait out an option and get a full combo from it. Normally if you want to make 2M safe, you'd have to cancel into down heavy or something. But you can catch someone out, catch someone being too greedy with the barrier assist. This is especially helpful if you're playing Adult Gohan, because this isn't safe without canceling. This isn't safe without canceling. So if you want to slide in on someone, you can do this, call the assist, and get a full 2M starter combo. This also applies for command grab characters. So characters like Broly really benefit from having a DP assist or a barrier assist to cover their command grabs. So Broly might be the best example here since he has armor on his command grab. But you can do something like this and then call 17's assist barrier there. Or you can use medium command grab and call 17 assist there to cover someone mashing on you. And the 17 assist will have the barrier up, but the blast won't hit before your grab hits. So the block string from the grab from the assist, won't interfere with your grab like it might do with other assists. So let's talk character specifics now. When it comes to 17, you'd use him over 18 if you like the fact that 17's assist has triple uses. It can be used as the barrier, obviously. It can be used as a block stun assist. You can see the blast does 35 frames of block stun. And it can also be used as a combo assist. So this is a pretty simple combo. Alright, well, it was a pretty simple combo. Alright, here we go. Pretty simple combo that you can get off 17's assist. Meanwhile, 18's assist is much more all-in on the barrier portion. It's only a barrier, but it lasts much longer than 17's. It's much more reliable than 17's when it comes to the barrier function of it. But you have to make sure your characters that you're using can function without double assists for their combos and for damage. So Adult Gohan does not need 2 assists for big damage. He does just fine by himself when it comes to damage, and he's leveled up, he can get loops and all that stuff, yada yada. When it comes to the DP assists, Teen Gohan's DP assist goes much further horizontally than Adult Gohan's. It goes about the same length vertically, but the horizontal things that matters. And also Teen Gohan's assist, his entire body is just straight up invincible to anything. While Gohan's assist, for one, goes much less further horizontally. He appears and starts tagging pretty much right next to you. And he's only head invulnerability, which means aerial attacks will get him, but he does have the chance to get stuffed by ground attacks, by key blasts that Teen Gohan will not get hit by. When it comes to the combos, they're both about the same. You can use Super Dash to extend. Like so. And when it comes to the other DP assist characters like Cooler or Gogeta, I believe has DP assist, you're going to have to experiment that on your own, but I'm fairly certain that all the things that I've said about the Gohan assists and how to use them applies the same way. You might have to figure out your own little combos for them depending on the angle. I know Cooler's assist will send people way up higher than Teen Gohan's or Adult Gohan's would, so you're going to have to figure out your own combos for that. Now I'm going to talk about how every character in this shell benefits from each other. So 17 and 18 both lack options to get in reliably. They both have these really nice key blasts. 17 has Rekkas to get in, and he has his jump too, which is whatever. But honestly, the main thing to get in you're going to be using is Super Dash, the slide, and both of these things, Teen Gohan and Adult Gohan's assist can help them with. They want to, both 18 and 17 want to get in and start their block strings, or just start their combos in general. They like pressure. These assists let them get it. And also, both these characters lack close range burst options that are really reliable. 17 has Rekkas, which is really good for stopping aerial opponents. But sometimes you will get unfortunate timing with the Rekkas and they'll super dash past them. Teen Gohan, let's say stop that. If you notice someone's running at you, you can just Rekka, or not Rekka, you can call assist and stop them. This especially goes for 18 who does not have Rekkas. Her fastest move that reaches a bit farther is maybe this. She has this kinda. But she really appreciates having that this airspace right here covered by a Gohan assist. Moving on to the Gohans and what they got of it. Both the Gohans like assists that let them mash a little bit. They both don't need assists that require... Okay, let me word this. They both don't need damage assists because they can both get crazy damage on their own. And they also want to be able to get medium combo starters a lot, especially Adult Gohan, which Barrier helps them get. In specific, 17 Barrier helps Teen Gohan and Adult Gohan both get their mix-ups off. So here is 17 helping Gohan get potential unleashed. After this barrier, you can switch to Gohan, and the barrier will lead them in a slight knockdown, which you can lead into Oki. And it's a 2-touch. As for 18, I believe you have to be in the corner for 18s. But after you do 18's level 1, there you go. They're still in the corner. They can tick out, but you can cover that with a medium. Now for a little side note on C DP assists. So the main two, or the main one is SJ Vegeta's C DP assist, which I believe is the best one. Videl also has one, but it's not nearly as good. Easily her worst assist in my opinion. But the main thing about these is that they obviously don't activate immediately unless they're in blocks, unless they're in hitstun, sorry. So if you're going to super dash with them, you have to do it way earlier. So it's much more telegraphed. But nice thing about them is that if they mash on you after you super dash at them, it will catch them because they're mashing. So it's a little hard to do here. But yeah, I think I said it earlier. Nice thing about Vegeta's in particular is that it catches people who are jumping. But honestly, you can do the same thing with the other Gohan's assists. I didn't show this earlier, but if you super dash at a blocking person and make them block, that was all a true block string, and I was plus at the end there. So again, there we go. So you can use CDPSS, but just know they are much more situational in my opinion, and they're much more telegraphed than regular DP assists. So to finish off this video, I'm going to talk about your third character. Who should it be? So ideally you'd want an anchor character, so a character that can function by themselves, and also a character that gives some sort of screen control assist, so whether it be a beam like SSJ Goku or GT Goku, a blast assist like Trunks A or Frieza. It could be a projectile pseudo beam assist like Android 21 or Broly. It can also be a layered style assist like Yamcha or Bardock for a very aggro playstyle. If you want some example teams, personally I run this team, is my main team, Teen Gohan 17 Broly. If you want some top players teams, Shanks used to play 18 Adult Gohan SSJ. You can switch out SSJ for Trunks if you want that. This team used to work well. Dokkan got nerfed pretty hard along with SSJ, so I'm pretty sure Shinx probably switches team now, but whatever. Tachikawa this season, I've seen him play 18 Gohan with Frieza in the anchor, with all 8 assists. So it's very flexible. And that will be it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you want more. If you have any suggestions, any criticisms, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching.